out tonight. We are Bindle Wireless Playhouse. You're about to see a production of Waylon and Kittens. Of course I get out here and I forget the name of the show. Waylon and Kittens Witness Protection Romance. This is going to be recorded live in front of this wonderful audience. Because this is our only chance that we get to do this, if somebody flubs a line real hard, we are just going to take a breath and we're going to start over again. Not the whole show, just the line, so don't worry. This is being recorded on June 4th, 2025. And without any further ado...
Wait.
Oh.
We got to train the audience.
Yes. Oh, yes, I forgot. We have some things that you guys need to do. So we're going to hold up some lovely signs by our wonderful Foley artist. And you guys are going to do what it says. Can we practice real quick?
Yeah.
All right, first sign.
It'll be preceded by the one that's on the other side of that one.
Oh my God,
y'all are fantastic. This is...
Okay,
Hubbub.
Alright, you are all officially cast in the next one of these. It'll be in August, and I hope to see every single one of you there. Alright.
Cast all the right parts for everybody.
It's true. Without any further ado, Waylon and Kittens Witness Protection Romance.
Woo! Okay, maybe some do. What's up?
It's planned, but it's...
We're not live on the mics either. Hey, that sounds like there's sound. One, two, test. Are you picking that up, Charlie? Okay. This is the witness security exit interview testimony of Waylon Barber, birth name Waylon Gantry. Today is August 2nd, 2008, 6 months after the final incident. I am Deputy Marshal Ellen Mitchell, witness. All right, Mr. Barber, or have you gone back to Gantry?
Just Waylon is fine.
All right, Waylon, just sit here. Yep, there you go. All right, so just tell your story in your own words. Start at the beginning.
Ready? All right. This is a love story. No, wait, can I start again? Do you need to say cut or anything? No? You just keep rolling, huh? Okay. Got it. We're still rolling, folks. They already knew that. You can fix all that later, can't you? I don't want to sound like an idiot, you know?
This is just for our files. No one will ever listen to this. Yeah, we'll totally edit that out. But please, keep to the facts as it happened. There's no need to be theatrical. This isn't a movie pitch.
Right. Got it. Understood, Deputy. This is the most fantastic love story ever told. That's better, right? It's a hook, and you gotta hook people. And it's true, too, at least if you ask me. And this is my story, so who'd know better? This is a story about the best, worst, longest first date in the history of the world. 13 years and going strong. Let's start at the beginning. June 8th, 1995. Like all great love stories, this one starts at a bus stop outside a strip club at 2 o'clock in the morning. I had just escaped my part-time bartending gig at the Green Velvet Gentleman's Lounge. I was working a private bachelor party for a grade A schmuck named Danny Mudd. 12 men, 6 new dancers, 1 bachelor, and the place themselves. So what do Danny Mudd and company do? Spend the night drinking club soda, networking, and visiting the free shrimp buffet. Which is just... God. Who eats unrefrigerated seafood at a strip club sober? When I left for the night, Danny was crying into his Shirley Temple while showing pictures of his fiancée to a very bored-looking exotic dancer named Maximiliana, which is one of the better stripper names I've heard, to be honest. Not as good as Lady Thundera, but few women will ever be as good as anything as Lady Thundera. God, I haven't thought about Lady Thundera in years. Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry. Where was I? Oh, right, the bus stop. If I'd left work just 2 minutes earlier, I would have had a very, very different life. As it happened, I arrived at the bus stop in time to see 2 things. 1, the last bus of the night pulling away from the curb. Wait, shit! God damn it, you saw me! You saw me! And 2, oh, let me tell you about 2. I was scanning the empty streets for any sign of a cab when I saw her. A vision in sparkling rainbow and torn fishnets hurtling toward me like a runaway Peterbilt.
Look out! Hey, move, asshole!
In a brief moment, beneath a flickering street lamp, I glimpsed the most spectacular creature God ever put on his green earth. Spittin' Kitten McGillicuddy. And then... An explosion of stars. And then everything went black. It was the greatest moment of my life.
How did Waylon's interview go? Did he ramble?
Yeah, he does that.
So you guys are okay with my stipulation?
Yeah, we have permission to redact that information. Though honestly, is not a terrible name.
That's very kind of you, but you're lying. It's god-awful. My parents were going for something unique by combining both my grandmother's names, but, well, as you can see, it went horribly, horribly wrong. We haven't spoken in years. It's not because of the name, but it didn't help.
Oh, okay, I get it. We'll do as you say. Okay, this is the WITSEC exit interview with Barber named McGillicuddy, commonly called Kitten. Alright, I admit it. The more times I say the name, the worse it gets.
Right? It sounds like a dessert invented during the Depression.
Yeah. Alright, it's all yours.
Testing? Testing. You ready? Okay. Well, it was a Saturday. I know that because Saturday nights were derby nights, and roller derby was my life. Back then, I was the captain and lead jammer for the Blue City Ladyhawks, the third-ranked team in the tri-state area, but within spitting distance of second. That night, we'd beaten the East Bay Rolling Devils, and I'd set a personal best for number of teeth taken from the opposing team. 7! 7 teeth! I still have them in a jar somewhere. They're in a keepsake box with the kids' baby pictures, my old skates, and a loaded .45. I was in a great mood that night. Just fantastic. It was a great night, and it was about to get better. And then worse, and then better, and then... Anyway. There may have been some celebratory drinks, and then a few more drinks, and then... there was this hill. Huge hill. Goes right down 18th past Green Velvet Coffee. That place that used to be a strip club? Same owners, did you know that? It's Lady Thundera. Lovely woman. Brilliant entrepreneur. So there I was, drunk at 2 o'clock in the morning, wearing a newly oiled pair of skates and standing at the top of that very steep hill, looking down at the last bus of the night pulling away. It's amazing just how much math you think you remember when intoxicated. Judging by the speed at which the bus was leaving, the angle of the incline, and the lack of friction on my skates, I decided there was no possible way to catch that bus. I also decided to try anyway.
Wait, shit! God damn it, stupid bus! You saw me! You saw me!
Okay, you can do this. Death or glory awaits. Woo! Holy shit, this is awesome! I swear to God, I must have hit 35 or 40 miles an hour down that hill. What? No, it's fine. I was wearing a helmet and knee pads. As I was going down the hill, was probably closer to 45 or 50 miles an hour now I think about it. It felt like flying. Like nothing in the world could stop me. Turns out I was wrong. Look out! Move!
Oh! 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 Oh!
I never believed in love at first sight before, but there's just something about a man with Elvis sideburns and a Conway Twitty hairdo flying through the air like a punted kickball. It just melts a girl's heart. And if that wasn't enough, he could really take a fall. Just instinctively tucked and rolled. You can't teach that. That's genetics. I decided right then and there that if he wasn't dead, I was going to marry that man.
Oh. Oh.
You're alive.
Are you sure?
Fairly sure. Anything broken?
Well, that depends.
Does it? On what?
The bus left.
I know.
It was the last bus.
Yeah, I know that too.
I think it ran me over.
That was me.
Wow. Impressive.
I am a semi-professional.
There's a 24-hour diner around the corner.
Louise, I know it. Are you sure you're not concussed?
I don't think so. Are you hungry? We could get a bite to eat.
Are you asking me out?
Trying. It's hard. I might have a concussion.
No, nothing broken then?
Just my heart if you say no.
That's the worst pickup line I've ever heard. You should be ashamed.
Is that a no?
I'm considering it.
If you're even considering it, then it's the best pickup line. Thank you.
Wow. I could eat, I suppose.
See? It worked, and I am not the least bit ashamed.
You need a hand?
No, I've got it. Shit!
You sure you don't need help? I won't think any less of you.
Oh, you think I fell? No, no, no. I got back down here on purpose.
Oh, you did?
Of course, see? There's Andromeda. There's a much better view of the stars from down here.
Was that so? Well, move over. Oh. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, there's Capricornus. That star in his front foot is not really a star, it's Pluto.
What's that one over there?
Pisces. If you follow the tail down, you can just see Venus. That red dot there.
I have no idea how long we were lying in the gutter staring at the stars. It was romantic as hell. Eventually, we did go get some food, and that's where things went sideways. So, there we were, 3 points down against the West End Timber Foxes in the final jam. The Foxes had these two blockers, they're sisters, twins. The Beppo twins, huge like linebackers, but in short skirts and fishnets. I could not get past them. Every time I tried, they would skate into each other, trying to catch me in between them. It was a move they called the trash compactor.
That's a great name. What did you do?
I didn't know what to do, so I tried hanging back and letting them get ahead. They figured I was tiring out and backing off, so I let them think that. Tried to play it up. Act tireder than I am, you know?
The old James Brown move. Nice.
So with just a few minutes to go, I take off fast. I'm coming down the track like a bat out of hell, and they don't see me at first because they let their guard down. And when they do see me, one Beppo nods to the other, and right on cue, they go into the trash compactor, skating toward each other at full
What
speed. I'm just about to pass between them, and they're going hell on wheels toward each other in a full crouch. And bam! I turn on a dime and skate to the wall, avoiding the pack coming up behind me. And before the sisters realize what's happening, they skate maximum velocity right into each other. Whammo! And both of them are splayed out, dazed, blood and teeth everywhere. I just zip past them and score the last 4 points and win the match.
Oh man, that's the best story I've ever heard.
Don't go overboard there, Romeo. I have better stories.
Well, I bet you do.
All right, everything still tasting good?
Everything's great.
Some of the best pancakes I've ever had.
Oh, looks like I've got a customer. If you need anything, I'll be back in a bit. Good evening, Mr. Calabrese, your regular table?
Oh my God.
Something wrong?
I think that man who just walked in is Don Calabrese.
The mobster?
I think so. He looks like a mobster.
Let me see.
Don't. He'll see you staring.
I'm not afraid of some mob kingpin. If he's making you uncomfortable, I can ask him to leave.
What? No, he's not. Let's just eat our food and let him eat his.
I suppose you're right.
How's your burger?
No, you know what? I am going to say something. People should be able to enjoy a night out without having to deal with gangsters and scofflaws. I'll take care of it.
No.
Hey, Mr. Calabrese.
Oh my God, you're gonna get us killed.
Yeah, what do you want?
We're gonna be murdered.
Wait a minute. Holy shit, is that Waylon Gantry?
Sure is, Mr. C.
You asshole.
Long time no see, my boy. How you been?
Well, tonight is going great. Let me introduce you to my date. Mr. Calabrese, this is...
Spittin' Kitten McGillicuddy needs no introduction. The best jammer in the city, possibly the whole Northeast.
Wait, you've seen me play?
Seen you play. You know that box seat up high with the dark windows?
That's you.
That's me. You ever wondered why your team has the best rinks, skates, and uniforms in the city?
The generous donation from CML Construction. That's you.
You know what CML stands for? Calabrese money laundering.
How do you know Waylon?
Whelan was the bartender at all 3 of my daughter's weddings.
Wow. 3 daughters?
No, just the one.
She's had bad luck with husbands.
The first 2 suffered undiagnosed fatal illnesses.
Really?
Yeah, abuse and infidelity, respectively.
Those are deadly diseases?
When you do them to my daughter, they are. It was good to see you again, Waylon. And Kitten, I'll see you next Saturday for the match with the Ontario Avalanches.
Would you like to join us for dinner?
I would love to, but I'm here for personal reasons. I have a meeting with one of my men, business you'd rather not be privy to.
Understood. It was great to meet you.
Oh, shit. Mr. C, don't turn around.
What's going on, Waylon?
Was the man you were expecting Cadillac DeVille? Because that's who just got out of the car out front.
DeVille? That son of a bitch, Mangione set me up. Waylon, Kitten, get under the table and stay there. Now!
What's happening?
Did he see you too?
I don't think so. DeVille is an enforcer for the Gambrellis. Gambrelli and Calabrese have been fighting for over this territory for years.
If anything goes down, stay under the table until I tell you it's safe. Or you hear the doors. And here. If anything happens, keep this safe for me, capiche?
Anything for you, Mr. C.
I mean it. Don't give that to anyone. I'm trusting you, Waylon. I always liked you. You're a good kid.
We'll keep it safe, Mr. Calabrese.
He's here. What's the meaning of this, DeVille? Where's Mangione?
You're getting old, Calabrese. It's sad watching a once great Don like yourself fallen so far. There was a time you'd see a trap a mile away. Guess those days are over. Well, I guess all days are over for you, Calabrese. This territory belongs to Gambrelli now.
You rat-faced son of war!
Oh, I'm sorry about that, darling. I didn't see you standing there.
No, please don't, please.
You'll get what's coming, DeVille. Nobody, everybody knows.
Jesus, Don, you don't know when to die, do you? How about now? Are you dead now, Don? Well, that's what I thought. Now, where's that envelope? Damn, I got her quickly. Hell is it? Oh, shit. I gotta go. Fuck!
Think he's gone?
Stay low. I can look.
I can do it. I've got a better angle. He's gone.
The waitress is still alive. Take my jacket and apply pressure to the wound. There's a phone in the back. I'll call an ambulance.
Hurry!
Things get real hazy after that. Adrenaline and shock, I suppose. The waitress, Amber, was taken away by the ambulance. We were both taken to the hospital and checked out as well. I don't remember if Marshal Flint came to us at the hospital or if we went somewhere else. They interviewed us separately, guess to make sure our stories matched. Waylon first and then me. We compared notes later, but both meetings went about the same. They told us Amber was gonna live, but
She's not going to testify. Too frightened. Could have nailed the bill on this one. Damn shame there's no one who can identify the shooter in court.
Why can't I identify him? I'm not afraid of going to court.
Did you get a good look, the shooter?
yeah, I saw him as he was walking in.
Good. I have some mugshots here. Are any of these our shooter?
That's him, the rat-faced little shit.
Take your time, Miss McGillicuddy.
Oh, no need. There he is. It's that squinty asshole right there.
Now that's Henry DeVille. Goes by Cadillac. Thinks it makes him sound classy.
Made him as soon as he came in. I bartended for a Gambrelli event once. Just once. They were all assholes and lousy tippers. Especially that rat bastard Cadillac.
You realize that if you do testify, Gambrelli will come after you. And he'll do anything to stop you from testifying. We can put you in protection before and after the trial. But you'll have to start over. Whole new life.
I said I'd testify, didn't I? The man was a patron of the roller skating arts. I'm not gonna let his killers off.
Don Calabrese may not have been a saint, but he was always good to me.
Well, WITSEC can be a lifelong commitment. It's not something to take lightly.
WITSEC?
Witness security program.
I thought the FBI was in charge of witness protection.
Nope, U.S. Marshals. Always has been.
Are you sure? I could have sworn it was the FBI. Or maybe the CIA?
Yes, I am quite sure. My job is to get you into protection and be your contact going forward, if you choose to go this way.
I'm in.
What do we do now?
Well, we'll get you set up with a new identity, place to live, all that stuff later. Right now, we need to get to the basics. Any family?
No. Only child. Parents dead.
No one that I've spoken to in the last decade.
What about employment?
Freelance bartender. Nowhere I'd be missed.
Coffee hut drive-through. They'll survive without me. The roller derby will be more difficult, but they'll manage.
Okay, one last question. How long have you two been together?
Waylon and I?
You mean me and Kitten?
Why?
Oh, we can either put you in separate accommodations across the country from each other, that's the safest option, or put you together as husband and wife. It's up to you, but we don't set up couples together if they've been together less than a year.
A whole year, huh?
It can get messy. You two seem like you've been together for a long time, but hell, for all I know, this could be your first date.
It'd have to be one hell of a first date to want to start playing husband and wife.
Can you imagine? You'd have to be an impetuous, love-struck fool.
Yeah. So, how long have you been together?
2.5 years.
You don't want us to say anything about the actual trial, right? Got it. Yeah, makes sense. Sealed records and all. Okay, I will stay on the topic of the WITSEC program. Did you know when you go into witness protection, you get to keep your first name? Well, yeah, I suppose you'd know that. Still, not everybody does. It's a bit of trivia I've never gotten to use before. They do it so you don't get confused or respond to the wrong name. Of course, my wife doesn't have a common name like Waylon, and she sure as hell wasn't going by horrible name and distinct.
The next thing I know, I'm in the middle of Ohio going by the name Eloise Barber, wife of Waylon Barber. Well, most people just called me Kitten. I told them it was a childhood nickname.
Never thought I'd enjoy mowing the lawn and grilling in the backyard, but I took to it like a duck to water.
Oh my God, I never saw myself as the Midwestern suburban wife type, but I adapted quicker than I would have thought. They set us up pretty good. A new house, small neighborhood, front yard with a picket fence and everything.
I got a job at a local pub, and Kitten worked part-time in a car wash for the first few years.
There was no roller derby. That was hard.
We lived together in the same house, of course, but we decided not to jump into anything physical until we got to know each other better.
We agreed not to get, intimate until we really understood each other, like on a deeper level.
It was my idea, believe it or not. What can I say? I'm old-fashioned.
We had our whole life to figure it out. We'd wait as long as it took.
Luckily for us, it only took around 38 minutes.
After that, it was an out-and-out free-for-all. Every room in the house. What? I thought this was on topic. Okay.
Those were good times. Real good times.
Josie arrived about a year later, and Waylon Jr. 18 months after that.
A few years later, Mr. Kinney, who owned the bar, decided to retire. I bought the place, did some well-needed remodeling, and rechristened I bought the place, did some well-needed remodeling, and rechristened it McGillicuddy's Tavern.
I became a bookkeeper and a waitress for McGilly's, which is what everyone called the tavern, and believe me, everyone came to McGillicuddy's. Tripled McKinney's business in under a year. Waylon became part of the neighborhood watch, while I joined a group of local moms who rollerbladed around the neighborhood for exercise. Called the Suburban Sirens.
We became friends with all the neighbors. Well, almost all of them. The Carlyles, Art and Marianne, next door, became our closest friends. Their kids, Lulu and Grover, are the same ages as Josie and Junior. Yeah, I know, I didn't name them. Marianne told me Grover was named after President Cleveland, but Art thinks it comes from Sesame Street.
And I spent a lot of time gardening with Mrs. Advent down the block, and Waylon accidentally became good friends with a grumpy old man everyone called Captain Jack. Jack wasn't a real captain, just one of those serious old men obsessed with military strategy. He read books and books on this stuff, had maps on his wall from famous battles, and if he started talking about it,
Oh, Jack's a nice guy. Just a little obsessive, maybe. Passionate is a nicer way to put it. We spent an entire summer building a model fighter plane in his garage after the captain misunderstood a comment I made about really liking the B-52s.
Once the kids were in school and I had some free time, I decided it was time to get back to what I did best. You'd be surprised how easy it was to transition a group of rollerblading moms into an underground derby team. Suburban moms are a wellspring of repressed aggression. We couldn't compete, but we got to pretend twice a week after hours at the bowling roll.
We saw Marshall Flint every few months. The Gambrellis had more important things to worry about than us.
Life became routine. We ran the local pub, we knew everyone, and everyone knew us. We forgave Pete Huntley's bar tab, and in exchange, he let us use the bowling roll twice a week after closing.
While the ladies learned to slam each other into the railing and walls of the roller rink, the husbands and I took up a semi-weekly bowling league. Well, more of a drinking league with occasional bowling, and the children blew their allowance in the arcade room. On weekends, we'd barbecue, watch the Little League game, lounge in Art Marianne's above-ground pool in the summer, or go cross-country skiing in the winter. Overall, life was pretty damn good.
What does General MacArthur do, my boy?
Give up and go home?
Art, don't poke the bear.
What? No, of course not. Let me tell you what he
Oh,
did.
hold that thought for a second, Captain. All right, who wants burgers and who wants dogs?
A burger for me, medium.
Same, medium rare, extra pickles.
Burgers for Marianne and Kitten. How about you, Art? The usual?
2 burgers, 3 dogs, cheese, chili, an extra onion on everything.
Ah, Jesus, Art, you're gonna give yourself a heart attack.
What? Life is about risks.
Well said. I'll have the same as Art.
No, you will not, Jack. You know what the doctor said.
Ah, what do they know? You think George Patton never gave on red meat? No, George S. Patton never gave up on anything. Period.
Well, George Patton isn't here, and I bought a skinless chicken breast especially for you.
Fine. What were we talking about before?
Oh, you just finished the most fascinating story about Napoleon, and we're off to see if Mrs. Johnson wanted to play Stratego.
Was I? That sounds right. Oh, there's Mrs. Johnson. Really more of a risk man, but I've been known to dominate a game of Stratego.
Oh, Jack, could you close that gate when... he's not listening.
Deftly handled, dear. I had to hear about the battles of the Muzargon one more time.
I know how to make everything better. Who wants another beer?
Why not?
Don't mind if I do.
All right, Kitten, and there you go, Chef. Marianne?
I'm still working on this one. Okay, now I'm ready for another.
That was sexy as hell, dear.
How's the thigh, Marianne?
Oh, it's fine. I've got several black and blue marks that look like the map of the Hawaiian Islands, but nothing I can't handle.
Well, Marianne's really coming along. Soon she'll be as good a jammer as I am.
At first, I wasn't sure about this. My wife going out to skate, coming home all beat up. I thought you formed a fight club.
I'm in the best shape of my life.
Oof, me too.
You're in terrible shape, Art.
Yeah, But it's never been better.
It's true. He was over 18 pounds at birth.
Poor mother.
She still walks funny to this day.
That's not my fault. That is because she's 83 with osteoporosis.
Maybe, but I still think it was that big fat head of yours.
Mom! Yes, Junior, I hear you. What do you need?
Can we ride our bikes down to the ditch with Lou and Grover?
Yes, just stay together and be careful. Oh, and Josie, don't let your little brother crawl into the drain pipe again.
Oh, okay.
Hey, don't forget to shut the gate behind. They're already gone.
I'd better close it before the dog gets out.
We don't have a dog.
We should get a dog.
We should get 2 dogs.
I like your thinking.
Oh God, wouldn't Mrs. Kern have a field day with that? She dinged us $40. Oh God, wouldn't Mrs. Kern have a field day with that? She dinged us $40 last week for bringing in our trash can 5 minutes late.
Ugh, I will never understand what they were thinking, making her head of the HOA.
Oh, I know. Who do you think should be the head of the Homeowners Association? How about the bitter old cranky bitch who hates everyone?
My guess is blackmail. Mrs. Kern seems like the kind of person who. Oh my gosh. My guess is blackmail. Mrs. Kern seems like the kind of person to employ blackmail.
There's something not right about that, Mama.
I think the only requirements to be head of HOA are severe misanthropy and way too much free time.
Food's ready.
Hot damn!
Knock knock. Gate was open, so I let myself in. Hope that was okay.
Flint?
You 2 remember my cousin, Flint?
Of course! I haven't seen you around in a while.
No, I've been busy with other family members.
What brings you by? You don't usually stop by.
Yeah, there's been some news. I thought I should tell you 2 in person.
Well, what kind of news?
There's been a death in the family. I thought you might want to know about it right away.
A death?
Yeah, you remember your second cousin Amber? The one who worked as a waitress back in the city?
Amber's dead?
Poor thing. Was she sick?
No, she was killed during a home invasion. 2 men, looks like, broke in, killed Amber, and trashed the place. Police seem to think the men were looking for something.
Oh, how awful.
Any idea what they were looking for?
No idea. I don't suppose you have any thoughts.
Why would we have any ideas?
No reason? Just thought it was worth asking? Well, I hate to crash the party and leave, but I'm due somewhere in a few hours. I thought it was worth the trip to tell you both in person.
Any idea who killed her?
Your guess is as good as mine. Look, if you need someone to talk to, or if you think of anything, you have my number. I really need to get going. Just let me know if anything, well, you know.
Yeah, we know. Oh, could you actually close that gate behind? He can't hear me.
Jeez. Rough news, huh?
Come on, Art. We should go and let them come to terms with everything.
Thank you, Mary. Could you send the kids? Thank you, Mary. Oh, and could you send the kids home? They should be with yours at the ditch.
Sure.
All right, everybody, let's move this party next door. I just installed a new slide on the above ground. Who wants to swim?
Yeah, we'll go swim. That sounds great.
All right, if you 2 need anything, just call or come on over. We will shut the gate behind us.
I appreciate that. Bye. We'll see you both soon.
Shit.
Calm down. We don't know anything yet. It could have just been a regular break-in.
Sure, Marshall Flint flew out from Dallas to tell us about a home invasion in Connecticut.
Maybe he's just being overly cautious.
You heard him. Your guess is as good as mine? Well, my only guess is the Gambrellis. Where is it?
The envelope in my sock drawer.
So well hidden then?
It's under the socks. You think Flint knows?
I think he suspects.
We need a plan. Yeah, all right. If you're going to read me the riot act about full disclosure, let's just say I've heard it. A lot. It's like I said before. Mr. Calabrese wasn't exactly an upstanding member of law-abiding society, but he was always fair with me. He said, don't tell anyone about the envelope, so I didn't. I keep my word. What did we do next? What do you think? We made a plan.
Why now? Why would they kill Amber now? It's been 13 years since the murder. 12 since the trial.
Maybe Amber's death is unrelated. We don't know. No one who followed the rules has ever been killed in the WITSEC program, ever.
I don't know if hiding possibly critical evidence from the marshals counts as following the rules. Maybe we should just call Flint and turn over the envelope?
It won't change anything. And besides, I made a promise.
We could destroy it. We never promised not to destroy it. You'd have no reason to come after us if we didn't have it.
Well, Amber never had it. Didn't help her any. We let the program do its thing and keep us safe. If there's anything to worry about, Flint will let us know. Right now, we just need to keep living our lives as normal.
Right. You're right. There's no reason to freak out yet. Were you expecting someone?
It's probably just Art. He probably left something here. He tends to do that.
Well, see who it is before you open the door.
I know how the peephole works, dear. Shit. Oh, God, no.
What, the Gambrellis?
No, worse. It's Mrs. Kern from the HOA.
Why couldn't it just be the mob?
I know you're there. I saw your shadow go across the peephole. I'm not going away.
No, you never are. Mrs. Kern, what a pleasant surprise. What brings you by on this lovely summer evening?
Oh, quit your pleasant bullshit, Barbara.
Mrs. Kern, would you mind putting out your cigarette inside the house?
Yes, I would. Does it bother you? Good. You bother me. Your lawn has not been mowed.
I mowed it 2 days ago.
Well, I measured and it's 1/4 of an inch too long. That's a fine of $54.17.
It was only $34.18 last week.
It's a variable fine.
All right, Mrs. Kern. We will be at the next meeting to contest it.
And you'll lose.
We always do, but I will never make it easy on you.
I don't like you.
Well, I bet you say that to everyone. Now, are you familiar with how doors work?
Yes, I know how a door works.
Prove it.
Well, I never.
Oh, well, maybe you should. It put you in a better mood.
I don't know what that means, and I refuse to dignify it with a response, you little prick.
That was a response.
That went considerably better than usual.
54.17, 34.18. I swear she's making up the fines as she goes along.
Oh no, they aren't random. Each week our HOA fines are exactly the same as Mr. Kern's current bar tab at McKilly's.
No. That sneaky cow. I don't know how he stands living with her.
I do. It's the reason his bar tab and our HOA fines get bigger each week.
Well, start cutting him off at around $10. I think we can afford that.
Oh, I couldn't do that. It's all the poor man's got. I'm not about to send the guy back to that woman sober.
You've got a big heart, Waylon Barber. You probably need to start getting the kids ready for bed.
So we agree. We won't panic until we hear more from Flint.
I'm sure you're right. If anything happens, we'll be informed. I hope. Most of Waylon's plans can be boiled down to wait and see. So we waited. We didn't hear anything else that week or the next or the next. After a while, it sort of fell to the back of our minds. It was horrible what had happened to Amber, but we had a family to raise, a business to run, and lives to lead. I continued to coach the Suburban Sirens twice a week at the roller rink after closing, and honestly, we were pretty good. I wish we could have gone head-to-head with someone other than ourselves. It was better than no roller derby. I started dropping off and picking up the kids myself, and Waylon got one of those motion lights for the yard, but other than that, it was life as usual.
I kind of forgot about the whole thing for a bit. It'd been 13 years since we testified, and I almost forgot my old life and made an effort to keep it that way. I like my new life. I had no desire to go back.
Months passed without any progress. Life went back to routine. It wasn't until 3 days after our last scheduled check with Deputy Marshal Flint that we realized something was very, very wrong.
I never remember when he scheduled to pop in. I never noticed he was late. Then I got the phone call at work of all places. There you are, Captain. Vodka martini straight up with a twist, served in a rocks glass.
You know me well, young man. I have a theory about what went wrong at Waterloo. It's a little long and a little complex, but I'll go slow. You have any napkins I can draw a map on?
Oh, here comes Kit. Better hold that thought, Captain. Or don't, that's fine too. Hello, darling.
Hello, yourself. I need 2 of the Pilsners for Jackie and Terry at table 6. Now the booth is ready to order. I'll be right back. Coming! Oh, hey, Laura. I'll be right there.
Another brewski for the winner, kind barkeep.
You win another pole much, Archie?
Yes, I did, Cap. Thanks to this bad boy. Marianne got it for me.
That's a beautiful cue.
Marianne showed it to me before your anniversary. Kind of heavy, but you like them heavy.
I need something that can also serve as a weapon in case of a bar fight.
How many bar fights have you been in, killer?
Not yet. I'm about to.
Oh, not in my bar, you're not.
Spoil sport.
There you are. Shall I add it to your tab?
Ah, if you must. What's my tab up to now?
I think I own your house and one of your children.
Take Grover. Not that I'm playing favorites, but I mean, for the love of sake, take Grover.
You're a disgrace to your world's best dad mug.
Hey, honey, I won. Thanks to my lucky cue.
Oh, I got it. McGillicuddy's Tavern, this is Waylon. Sorry, who did you say this was? Oh, sorry. You guys have never called me at work before. Is everything all right?
Still need those Pilsners for table 6 and any word on when the app's approved. Sorry, I didn't see one of them.
Uh-huh. What? Are you sure? Right, sorry, stupid question. How?
Is everything all right, dear?
No, it's not. Hold on. Well, thank you for letting me know. Yes, we will. You too.
Waylon, what's going on?
Hey, Captain, I need a favor.
What can I do for you, lad?
I need you to get everyone out of here.
Waylon?
I'll explain in a minute, dear. Captain, can you do that for me?
Yes, sir! All right, everybody. We're closing up early tonight. I need you to all finish up your drinks and head home!
Not you, Art. You and Marianne stay here. Help Jack clear everyone out, then we need to talk.
Whatever you need.
All right, you bums. You guys heard the captain. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Come on. Come on, out. Out. All right, who's driving Martin home? All right, yeah, because he's not driving himself. Ooh, thank you, Claire. Thank you.
Everyone have a good night. Sorry again. First round's on the house tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Thanks, Captain. I'll see you tomorrow bowling, yeah?
Of course! If you need anything, I'm just a call away!
I appreciate that, Jack. Have a good night. All right, everyone take a seat.
What's going on? Waylon, are you alright? You're gray.
Honey, what is it?
Flint is dead.
Your cousin? That's terrible. He was just here like a couple of weeks ago.
Flint? Dead? How?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Gambrelli?
Gambrelli? Like the mob family?
I feel like I entered in the middle of a conversation.
Look, Art, Marianne, there's something we need to tell you.
Waylon and I haven't been 100% honest with you about us.
Are you familiar with the Witness Protection Program?
Soon after the trial ended, we were on a plane to Ohio with new identities and a pocket full of spending money.
That was your first date?
Technically, it still is.
Okay, so Flint wasn't your cousin. He was your assigned agent, and now he's dead?
According to the woman from the marshal's office, Flint had been tortured before he was killed.
Oh God, I've never known someone who was tortured before.
There's a real good chance that whoever killed Flint knows where we are and how to find us.
Oh, wait, what did you say the name of the guy was that you put away?
It's Henry Cadillac DeVille. Why?
Honey, isn't that the guy from today's paper?
That's what I was thinking. Is that copy of the Beacon Journal on the bar? Is that today's?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay, let's go. Oh, here it is. Here, notorious mob triggerman dead after brutal attack by cellmate. I read it this morning. It sounded awful.
Yeah, that's DeVille's mugshot.
Cellmate beat him real bad, it says. The guy who did it is in permanent solitary.
They should be throwing him a parade.
First Amber, then Flint. Now Cadillac? Gambrelli's cleaning house.
Aren't they sending someone out to watch you? I mean, isn't that their job?
They're trying to get agents out here, but it's a mess right now. Flint had dozens of people he was overseeing. All of them could be compromised.
Everyone be quiet.
Mr. and Mrs. Barber, I'm Agent Smith. I was sent here to bring you into protective custody. I know you're in there. Can you please open up? We're here to help, but we don't have much time.
See, there you go.
That was quick.
I'll let her in.
Sorry for the delay. We got here as quickly as possible. Everything is a goddamn mess right now. It's a tragedy what happened to Agent Flint. He was a good man. Worked with him for years at the Bureau. We need to move fast. There's a helicopter a few miles outside of town. We'll drive you there directly. Agents are heading to collect your children and anything of value from the house. Is there any place you'd keep valuables or important papers? A safe, maybe a lockbox, or...
Ha! Pool cue attack!
Art, what have you done?
She called him Agent Flint from the Bureau. WITSEC is the Marshal Services, not an FBI. I saw it on TV. She was a fake.
No shit, Poirot. We watched the same shows. But you couldn't have used a bar stool. That cue was an anniversary gift and super expensive.
It's a good quality cue, dear. It's good as new. It didn't even break.
It's safe to say they found us.
There'll be more. There were 5 people in the diner that night. Amber,
Dead.
Calabrese,
On dead.
DeVille.
Dead. And good riddance.
That just leaves us.
Gambrelli's probably sending a battalion to finish this.
All right, so they send a battalion. Just means we need to bring an army.
That is why I married you. I was having the same idea.
You married me because you knocked me up, but yeah, we're pretty good at being married.
Here to fill me in?
We're gathering reinforcements.
I'll start calling. Art, you can go see who's home, and we'll meet in an hour at the bowling roll.
Reinforcements. This is the mafia, Art. No offense, but who the hell are we gonna get to stand up to Gambrelli's trained killers?
There's not a single person in town capable of standing up against a mob hit squad.
Jesus Christ, Waylon. You can be so dense sometimes. I'm not bringing a single person. That would be suicide.
We're bringing everyone. If they're coming for you two, they'll have to get through me and Art and the captain and Mrs. Advent and, well, everyone.
We can't let you do that. People could get hurt.
Shut up and don't argue. Go get your kids and anything you can use to defend yourself. We'll tie up Agent Smith. Here, lock her in the supply closet. Bowl and roll, 1 hour!
I knew Art and Marianne would have our backs, but holy shit, the entire neighborhood showed up at the bowl and roll.
Captain Jack was there with a chalkboard and covered with X's and O's and colored arrows. Napoleon would be proud.
I assumed that like some, maybe most of the suburban sirens would show up. Not only did all of them show up, but when we arrived, they were already on the rink in full gear. They looked like a rainbow-colored Brit squad on wheels. Marianne had them working on a new crisscross formation she'd come up with.
Some of the parents took their younger kids to the arcade and fired up the pizza station, while the older kids were out back practicing jumps on their dirt bikes.
Marty, the Little League coach, brought a duffel bag full of Louisville sluggers. And Donnie from across the way supplied walkie-talkies from his construction company.
The elderly members of the local birdwatching society were on the roof with lawn chairs and binoculars, alongside members of the Stargazers Club using telescopes for long-range surveillance.
The neighborhood hiking group brought bear spray. Mr. Green, who ran the grocery store, brought 32 cans of expired spaghetti loops. And, at Art's request, all the personal lubricant in the pharmacy section.
There were weekend handymen with nail guns and hammers, while other people carried weed whackers fitted with razor blades. Ed and Linda, who ran the fitness center, brought dumbbells and loose weights while the gardening club were sharpening their spades on a whetstone. At some point, Art managed to cram his above-pool slide into the back of his minivan, after wrapping the front and back bumpers with barbed wire.
Honestly, if they weren't my friends, I'd almost be frightened at how quickly the neighborhood transformed into a makeshift attack squad.
Imagine if Mad Max were set in a suburban cul-de-sac outside of Akron.
It was a sight to behold.
All right, everyone, settle down, quiet, please.
Everyone, shut the hell up! Go ahead, Art.
All right. You all know more or less why we're here. Waylon and Kitten are in trouble, and we're gonna help them, period. I'm sure there will be questions, but for now, let's just focus on the task at hand. I'm going to turn it over now to Captain Jack. He has something to say.
You all know me, and you know what kind of man I am. So it should come as no surprise to any of you that I created highly detailed plans on how to defend the subdivision against all possible manners of invasion years ago. Okay, so maybe it does come as a surprise to some of you. But that's beside the point. You see this map on the chalkboard. That is the cul-de-sac where the Barbers and the Carlyles and a few other of your houses are, including my own. That cul-de-sac is a choke point. There's only one way in or out. It should be easy enough to lure the attackers in there, and that's where we will make our stand.
I'm not gonna lie. This could get dangerous. If you don't want to be here, you are welcome to leave. No one will hold it against you.
Sit back down, Mrs. Kern.
All right, everyone got that out of their system? Good. We are going to start dividing everyone into 1 of 4 attack units. There, you will then be given an envelope with your role in detail inside. Important note, please make sure your envelope says Mafia Invasion in the upper left corner. If it says Commie, Nazi, Alien, Zombie, Future Vikings, or Hibbly Snake Cult, let us know, and we will exchange it for the correct scenario.
Sorry to interrupt, Captain, but we have just gotten word from the Stargaters on the roof that there are 2 black SUVs with New York plates about 5 miles out. I have dispatched a bicycle battalion of teenagers out to swap around some of the street signs to hopefully buy us a little time. I say we have an hour, maybe less.
Once you get your envelope, find your squadron leaders. Red team with Kitten and Marianne. Blue with Whelan and Art. And Gold squadron with me. They will run down your part in the overall scheme. If you are assigned to the white team, you will remain here with the younger children. We can do this. Just stick to the plan. All right. I have complete faith in each and every one of you. Let's win this one for Whelan and
Captain Jack's plan was
It was insane what Jack had come up with.
intricate. It was impressive.
It was amazing how quickly it came together. 45 minutes after we'd left the bowl and roll, everyone was in place.
Everything was set. All we had to do was wait for the signal.
You all set on your end, dear? Over.
Ladies are kitted up and ready to roll out. Pardon the pun. You hear about the upgrade Bradley provided? Over.
Art just told me. Decommissioned riot shields. Very nice. It helps to have friends in the police department. Over.
They're not the fancy new ones, but they're light and somewhat bulletproof. For a bit, anyway.
Jack instructed us on the basics of a Roman phalanx before heading for the roof. Over.
We're all set here. I will check in with Jack, and we should be ready. Love you. Over.
Love you too. Over and out.
Still no word, but they have to be getting close. Last I heard, they were driving a loop between Maple Road and Cattail Avenue.
The Brunson kids set up a lemonade stand in front of one of the houses. Every time the black SUVs go past, they pick up and move in front of a different house. Now, even when they're not going in circles, they still think they are.
The Gabrellis must be losing their minds by now.
Wayland to Captain Jack. Come in, Captain.
Captain Jack here, reporting for active duty. Over.
You guys on the roof all set? Over.
Sir, yes, sir. The pool slide is in place and has been fully lubricated. Marty is still disassembling the pitching machine, but he'll be ready before time for us. Over.
Art and I are all set here. Operation Don't Fuck With My Neighborhood is in place and ready to go. Over.
That's really the name we're going with, huh?
Captain Jack designed that plan. He can name it.
At least Operation Don't Fuck With My Neighborhood is unambiguous.
Captain Jack to Wayland! Captain Jack to Wayland! Come in, Wayland! The shitbird has landed, I repeat, the shitbird has landed!
They're here. Art, peek through the curtains.
Yeah, I see him. Oh, two SUVs just pulled up. They're idling. Oh, shit! The Brunsons managed to get the lemonade stand in front of our house next door. Maybe they'll be confused enough to drive off and try again. Oh, crap. No luck. They're getting out of the first van. Looks like three of them. 1 woman, 2 men.
Battle stations, everyone. The package has arrived. As soon as they get to the front door, initiate phase 1. Wait until you see Art open the door, then let him have it. Good luck and Godspeed, everyone. Over and out. It's showtime. The whole battle, beginning to end, was less than 7 minutes. But God, it felt like an hour. Or just a few seconds. Or both. It was the strangest feeling. I didn't feel like I was there, but like I was somewhere else, watching everything happen. As soon as the woman from the SUV knocked on the door, everything started.
Well, hello there. How are you folks doing this afternoon? What can I do for you?
Congratulations, Mr. Barber. You've just won the $100,000 jackpot from Wholesale Clearinghouse.
Oh, really? Where's the giant check?
Right here, Mr. Barber. Or should I say, Gantry?
Oh, well, 3 things you should probably know. First off, that's not a check, that's a gun.
You're cleverer than I gave you credit, Mr. Gantry.
Well, secondly, I'm not Mr. Gentry or Mr. Barber, and thirdly,
Mr. Whoever the fuck you are, I don't care. You are going to try to get me the envelope I came here for, or I'm going to kill you. And then I will go to the next house, and the next house, and the next house, and kill whoever I have to kill until I get what I came here for.
No, that is not what I was gonna say at all. You're really bad at guessing. What I was gonna say was number 3, now!
The suburban sirens were the first wave of attack. As soon as we heard Art slam the door, we went to work. There are 5 houses on our cul-de-sac, and we're a standard 15-woman derby team, so that was 3 sirens per garage. On the signal, we all hit the openers at once. You can picture it. It was a thing of unrivaled beauty. All the garages opened at once, and 15 women on roller skates carrying riot shields swarming out of them and surrounding the vehicles. All 15 of us circled the van, our shields locked in a solid wall, around and around and faster, and each time we'd pass the front, we'd slam it with our shields.
What the hell are these ladies doing? We gotta get out there. I can't get the doors open. I gotta do everything myself. Roll down the window. Okay. This is how you take care of pesky houseflies. What? No, are you crazy? Those are bulletproof. Oh, ow! My shoulder! God damn it! I tried to tell you, you fucking moron! Don't you call me no moron. I'll shoot you in the face. Oh, fuck! You already shot me in the shoulder! How was I supposed to know it would bounce back? Common fucking sense, Don't you call me no moron. It's not moron. It's moron, you fucking moron!
Sirens, roll out! Once they started shooting, I blew the whistle for retreat. We'd just gotten back to the garage when I saw the idiot in the first SUV stumble out holding the sides of his head.
Oh, my ears. Fuck.
Get back in the car.
What?
What have you done?
What? I can't hear you.
Get back in the...
Oh, what the hell is going on?
What?
Get back in the car.
Huh?
Him or me?
Both of you.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Why isn't we getting out of the car?
I can't hear you.
No one is getting out.
Everyone got out.
No one should have.
Huh? What?
It was fun watching them fall apart, and we'd only just started. While they were standing in the driveway arguing, I signaled up to the captain to start phase 2. Have you ever seen lubricated bowling balls launched off the roof of a pool slide? If you haven't, it's pretty cool. But you know what's even cooler? Watching them come back down. Look out!
What?
Back to the cars. Shit! Shit!
Oh.
Oh, my foot! It smashed my goddamn foot!
Hey, I think they're out of bowling balls.
Oh, hey, I heard that.
All right, everyone's got their guns?
Forget the guns. I'm gonna smash their heads in with a bowling ball. Come here, you. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, my foot!
God, not you too. What the hell did you do?
I tried to pick up the ball. They're all greasy. Why the hell are the balls greasy?
I don't know and I don't care. Wait, where's Bob?
Oh, I killed him.
Why did you kill Bob?
He called me a moron.
You are a moron!
Oh, that's it. I'm good. Oh, my shoulder!
Did you really try and pull a gun on me with your hands still greasy from the bowling ball?
Oh, yeah. That would make...
God damn it. How are there 2 of you dead and 1 injured? We haven't even gotten inside yet.
I'm still okay. Oh! Oh, what the hell? Something hit me.
What is that smell?
Oh, it's all over me.
Oh God, it's spoiled spaghetti loops. They're firing them from a baseball machine.
Alice. No. Ooh. Oh God, let's get out of here.
The cars are destroyed. Make a run for it.
Hey, wait for me.
When they started running, that was the signal for phase 4. All-out attack.
The garage doors open and we roll back out, full speed.
Get them!
We took a few pot shots, but they never got past the shields. And after that, they just dropped their guns and ran for it. Or they tried anyway. People sprung from behind every house, bush, tree, and lamppost. Weed whackers of death. Leaf blowers loaded with pepper spray.
My eyes, I can't see.
Hold you attack!
Hold your fire! Hold your fire! I think that's all of them. 2 dead, 1 out cold, and 1 with a foot like a bag of gravel. We did it! It's on me!
Fuck the mob!
Success!
We totally killed these guys!
I couldn't have done it without you, Cap.
That was amazing. I'm so hyped right now.
Let me get you a beer and see if we can coax you back down to earth.
Excuse me. Out of my way, please let me through.
Oh, there's my wife. Hi, wife.
Your husband is high on adrenaline. My apologies.
Waylon,
Is everything all right, Mary?
have you seen Kitten?
Kitten? Not since we got to the bar. I thought she was with you. And the sirens?
No, she left to head back to the house to find you.
Shit. Everyone quiet down. Has anyone here seen Kitten since we left? Has anyone here seen Kitten since we left the cul-de-sac? Anyone?
Waylon, there's a car out front with a greasy little man standing next to it. He has a gun. And Kitten.
Waylon, come out to play.
DeVille. No. Everyone stay here. I'll go talk to him.
Waylon, you don't need to do that. We're here to help.
You guys have done all you could, and it was good. We did good. Just maybe not quite good enough. I'll talk to him.
Waylon, no.
It's okay, honey. It'll all be okay.
Don't lie to the poor girl.
I thought you were dead.
Good. That was the point.
I should have known better. You beaten beyond recognition, your killer locked away in a solitary forever and ever. It was all too convenient.
12 years I sat in that god-awful prison, all because of you two. For 12 years I dreamed of getting out and coming after you. And for 12 years, Gambrelli let me rot.
What made him change his mind?
Well, he's giving me one last chance to find the papers and put things right. You'd think breaking out of prison would be more expensive than it was, but it really doesn't take a lot of money. You just have to spread it around. A little to intake, to make sure my cellmate and I were of a similar build. A few clams to the guards to look the other way, while I smashed his face in and dressed him in my numbered jumpsuit. And of course, a few dollars to the warden to let me walk right out the front door at the end of it. In a few weeks, it'll be reported that my cellie offed himself. Guilty conscience, I guess.
All wrapped up, nice and neat.
You're a monster. Ow.
You son of a...
Temper, Mr. Gantry. If you take one more step in my direction, you will be cleaning Kitty Cat's brains off the sidewalk with a power washer.
You're here for the envelope?
Yes, I am. And I am so happy to hear you ask that. The others were all boo-hoo. I don't know what you're talking about. No, please don't kill me. Pathetic.
Amber and Flint, you're a real bastard,
Oh,
DeVille.
there was also McManus, the cook in the back, plus Andrew and Stein, the first 2 officers to arrive on the scene. I tracked down anyone who had the potential to take the envelope. I knew it was you two from the beginning. It had to be you two, but, well, you were the hardest to find. Which was okay by me. I got to kill a couple of whiny assholes just for the fun of it. Think about that. If you just left the envelope and walked away, all those people
would still be alive. Ah, so sad.
Look, here it is. I'm gonna toss you the envelope and you're gonna let Kitten go, deal?
Waylon, no.
I'm sorry, Kitten, I can't let anything happen to you. Here.
See, isn't that so much easier if you just cooperate?
All right, you have the envelope. Now let Kitten go.
Oh, come on, Waylon. You didn't really think I was gonna let either of you live, did you?
We had a deal.
Surprise, I lied. Now, who wants to go first? And who wants to watch? I'll give you a second to think it over. First, this is going to get me out of the doghouse and back in Gambrelli's good... What the hell is this? Alien invasion scenario number 1? You think this is funny? Do you? Well, I guess that makes this part easier to decide. I'll kill Kitten first, let you watch. Then I will torture you like I did Flint. You'll tell me what I need to know eventually. You know what? I'm glad you decided to go this route. More fun for me. Oh, my fucking legs!
Holy shit. This is Kern? What's happening?
I've been waiting 13 years. Oh, Jesus, hold on.
Oh, you can, Miss Kern, you can stop now. Mrs. Kern, you can stop now.
Pretty sure he's dead.
I've been waiting 13 years for that, you Gambrelli son of a bitch.
What is even happening right now?
Whiskey.
What?
Whiskey, whiskey, Mother Mary have mercy. Your bar doesn't have whiskey, good whiskey.
How? Why?
I want to get drunk. We should talk.
Good? Great, okay. Just speak right into the microphone there.
Yeah, no shit. Get out of the way. Do I look like some kind of mook who doesn't know how to give a testimony? I can smoke in here, can't I? Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously? Stupid goddamn laws. Alright. Then we're gonna make this real quick. Mama can only go so long between Newports if you catch me. I hope you started recording because I'm only doing this once. My name is Sophia Kern. Maiden name, Sophia Calabrese. Cadillac DeVille murdered my big brother, Don Gino Calabrese. Here, I was already in protection at the time. Why the fuck do you need to know that? The reason I'm in WITSEC has nothing to do with any of this. It's not because I ratted on anybody, alright? If you're gonna try to get me to say on tape that I'm a goddamn rat, then I'll walk right out. I may be a stoolie, but I ain't no rat. If you turn state's evidence on your own guys, you're a rat. If you do it to the other guys, stoolie. How do you not know this? You're a fucking marshal. You should know the difference. The envelope contained everything we had on Gambrelli. Gino was gonna turn it over to the feds and join me in the program because he was a stoolie, not a fucking rat, okay? That's why that Gambrelli rat, DeVille, killed him. But he didn't have to get the envelope back because DeVille panicked and ran before he saw Bert and Ernie hiding under the table with the information. Boy, Gambrelli was pissed. Anyway, you got your own files on that, and let's get back to the event with Waylon and Kitten because it's a few minutes past nicotine o'clock and Mama's about to get snippy boys, okay? Yeah, so usually the service would never put two WITSEC families in the same county, never mind the same neighborhood. But Flint decided to make an exception. He knew that the Gambrellis were still looking for Waylon and Kitten. Really, he was still looking for that envelope. Flint didn't know that. Flint put him near me and asked me to keep an eye on. So that's what I did. I kept an eye on them. No one said I had to be friends with them. They were so fucking annoying. But when shit went down, I was there. And when their plan shit the bed, who grabbed the baseball bat, beat DeVille all kinds of dead, and saved the goddamn day? Me, you're welcome. So are we good? Yeah, I'm calling it. We're good. If you need anything else, you can fuck off. I'm going to smoke.
That's pretty much it. You guys showed up about an hour after the whole thing went down. I turned the envelope over like I probably should have done in the first place.
Calabrese was gonna turn it over to the state before DeVille killed him in that diner. I'm glad Calabrese turned out to be a decent guy in the end. I mean, he did have a lot of people murdered. Like a lot. Often horrifically.
He had one guy's face peeled like an apple and then sent the face to the guy's grandmother.
He was nice to me.
Great.
After that, Gambrelli's whole outfit was shut down, meaning we no longer needed the program. One of the marshals said we were the only people in the WITSEP program to ask to stay even after the danger was over. Most people want to get back to their real lives, but turned out witness protection was our real life.
Mrs. Kern didn't get any nicer, but she's a Calabrese, and she did save Kitten's life, so we agreed to let her husband drink for free.
Now she bases her HOA fines off of what her husband would have spent if we were charging him.
We no longer fight the fines.
Never owe a Calabrese money.
You know how you can peel an apple and keep the peel in one long curly piece? Yeah, they did that.
To his face.
Since we did defeat the mob without help and brought down the entire Gambrelli family, the marshals were generous enough to let us keep the house. No more government protection, but we don't need it anymore. We just wanted to keep our home and our friends.
Is it wrong to say that witness protection was the best thing to ever happen to me? I mean, apart from Waylon and the kids, it's not often you find the kind of friends willing to go to war with the mafia for you. When you do, you hold on to them.
That it? Are we all done here? Fantastic. Honestly, I'm just glad the whole thing's finally over. I just want to get back to my life. You know what I'm most looking forward to now? I'm finally gonna ask Kitten out on that second date. Wish me luck.
And that's our show. Alright, you've been listening to the Bindle Wireless Playoffs production of Waylon and Kitten's Witness Protection Romance, recorded live at Last Best Comedy in Bozeman, Montana on June 4th, 2025. Tonight's show was written by Ryan Cassavant. Directed by Sadie Cassavant. Produced by Ty Gardner. Cast and crew were Ren Garberick as Prune Esmeralda, Kitten McGillicuddy, Isaac Mills as Waylon Gantry, Jasper Kirchner as Deputy Marshal Robert Flint and Henry Cadillac DeVille. Ty Gardner as Don Calabrese, Art Carlisle, and Captain Jack. Rosemary Cassava as Marianne Carlisle and Amber. Kay Sylvia as Sophia Kern / Sophia Calabrese. All additional voices provided by the cast. Digital sound design by Harry Schreman. Yes, you the audience. And thanks to our guest, Foley artist Chase McMinch. Thank you for all coming out and supporting our wonderful little live theater. Have a great night, everyone.